Hey y'all, it's Nisha here and welcome to today's video. So I have been going Sephora crazy and buying a lot of stuff. Y'all seen various hauls from me. Some of this stuff I still have not dug into, so I wanted to try some of these makeup items on camera for you all. Some of these items I have tried but I just haven't filmed a video with them, and so I just wanted to let y'all know my thoughts on whether I feel like it's worth my money, if I've been using them like crazy off camera or not. And then of course we're going to be using a few things that are tried and true and just chatting with y'all. I feel like I haven't just sat and chatted with y'all in a while. Maybe I have, but I don't know. For me, it feels like I haven't. So we're going to be doing all of that. I will link all of, ooh y'all, I thought I saw a bug. Ooh, I thought I saw a bug on the ground, but it's my hair. I know y'all can relate when you think you see a bug and no, it's really just a ball of your hair. But anyways. I've lost my train of thought. I will link and list all of the products down below in the description box just in case you want to check those things out. I have a lot of things that I want to talk about, just random things that are just in my head that I just want to talk about with someone, you know? But first, before we get into the video, if you haven't done so already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And while you're at it, go ahead and hit that notification bell. I post new videos twice a week. So if you're subscribed, you done hit that notification bell, then you won't miss another upload from me. So let's just go ahead and hop into this video. Alright y'all, so during my Sephora VIB sale haul for the spring, I picked up some expensive Tatcha products. One has already made her way back to the store because she broke me out. I don't know if y'all can see, but she broke me out really bad. I have a lot of dark marks on my face, on my cheeks. And then I have this friend that like, it's flat, but it's still there and it just won't go away. I have another Tatcha product, the Silk Unseen Hydrating Mineral Shield Sunscreen. So this has niacinamide and hyaluronic acid, broad spectrum SPF 50, which you should try to use SPF 50 on your face. And then this has PA++++. 4 pluses, the maximum pluses, I think. I tried this once before. Firstly, it like just explodes out of the thing. I don't know if y'all can see that, but when you shake it up, even though you're supposed to shake it up, it just explodes out of the thing. So we're gonna put on the sunscreen. And it smells weird too, but I was hoping that the sunscreen would give me very little bit of a cast. Because for me, mineral sunscreen, unless it's tinted, it is always going to give me some sort of a cast. Some of the casts are like bearable, doable. They're not that bad. First time I put this on, I don't know if I just put on too much, but it was not looking like this. I looked like a ghost the first time I put this on. Maybe I didn't shake it well enough, but I feel like I did. This is actually not looking too bad, y'all. I really thought I was going to be looking ghostly on here. I am going to add just a tad bit more. See if another layer makes a difference. Okay, Tatcha. Like, y'all can see that I do have a slight cast, but the cast is really not that bad. Okay. Like I said, I must have just went ham the first time, didn't shake it up well enough. I don't know. And then next we're going to be using this Smashbox Oil and Shine Control Primer. It's the little mini that I picked up. And this is not my first time using this. I've used it like a couple of times, but I don't think I've used this on camera. And I'm curious to see how it's going to mix with the sunscreen. I also have not worn this sunscreen under foundation either. Ooh, I don't know if I like how this feels together and how this is looking together. Oh no. Okay, it's not too bad. So y'all, I had a really bad week. I've had really bad weeks, plural, at work. And one day I literally just could not take it. I went to Sephora. I literally was watching a YouTube video earlier that day. Saw this palette. This is the Gemini 2 palette from Melt Cosmetics. I don't think I've ever purchased anything from Melt Cosmetics before. I really didn't have any intentions on buying it. But I had such a bad day that I was like, F it. I am going to Sephora and I'm buying this palette because I need some sort of happiness in my life. And that's what I did. And I have not used her yet, but the colors are literally calling my name. I still got the little sleeve in the palette. Do you see these colors? Are they not gorgeous? Especially this green right here. This green is calling my name. I'm not going to use that green today just because I want to save this for like a, I don't know, like a night out with my girls or something. I'm not doing anything today. I just felt like putting on makeup and playing in makeup. So we're going to stick more to this like rosy neutral side, but these colors are calling my name. Prime my eyelids, and I'm using the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer Potion, the original. But work has been crazy, y'all. I got promoted to manager literally right after I came back from the DR back in March. I had a meeting with my boss and he's like, oh, I just want to talk to you about a few things. And oh, by the way, we want to promote you to manager. And I was like, what? Little old me, manager? And I was like, I need this pay raise too, because you know sis is trying to get into this house. So I was just like, look at God. He knew that I was literally sitting here like, am I really going to be able to afford a house, especially with how the housing market has been these days? I'm just like, you have to have so much cash on hand to get houses nowadays to like outbid people. And I'm just like, Lord, am I gonna have enough cash to, you know, have a decent down payment for the type of house that I want? And God came through and gave me a promotion. But ever since I have that promotion, I have just been busy and stressed. We're currently going through our financial statement audit as well, and that has been very stressful, which this is something that we do every year. This is not anything new. I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna turn it this way. Try not to blind y'all. But I'm gonna go in with this color right here. It's called Gemelas. I don't know if this is Spanish or English. But it's basically the fourth color in this palette. And I'm gonna be using this in my crease. There's a lot of things that have been going on as far as why this audit isn't going the way that it should. And I don't want to go into too much detail because, you know, I'm not trying to get myself into trouble or nothing, but things aren't working out the way they worked out last year. Our audit team has changed a little bit, and so they're not the most familiar with our company, with our organization. So that plays into it as well, which I understand, but I'm just like, when is this going to end? We're still going. We were supposed to be done like May 2nd. I don't know when y'all are going to see this video. I don't know if it's end of May or beginning of June, but basically it's not May 2nd no more. So that can kind of tell y'all how this audit has been going. But I'm hoping that I can wrap it up this week and then go back to regular duties and get back to some sort of like normalcy. I don't want to sound like I'm complaining because I am thankful. I really do most days love my job and I love what I do. I work for a not-for-profit, but you know, there's hard days and I've just had a lot of hard days in a row lately. But I know this is something that is temporary, that isn't going to last for forever. So I think I'm gonna go in with just a small little brush, and I'm gonna go in with Lovesick, which is this pretty color right here, just to deepen up my outer V. We're just going to focus this in the outer V. You know what? I could zoom y'all in, right? Speaking of like the beauty gurus and just the beauty industry outside of like hair and like natural hair, I don't know if y'all are into it. A lot of companies have been making changes or like shutting down. So like the owners of Too Faced, Jared, and I forget what his husband's name is. Basically Jared and his husband owned past tense, owned Too Faced, and now they're stepping away. Like, Too Faced is still going to be Too Faced, but they're no longer the owners. And I was like, what? What is going on? Like, what made them make that decision? Then Bite Beauty, which I don't really hear a lot of people talk about Bite Beauty. They're more of like a natural brand. Like, they focus more on like natural ingredients, like clean ingredients, and they're going out of business. And I'm actually going to be using one of their products in this video, one of their lipsticks that I've been obsessed with lately, but they're going out of sale. So if you are interested in the lipstick that I'm going to be showing y'all later, or any other Bite Beauty products, they're currently having like a 50% off sale off of everything. We're going in with the shimmery color here. Where is it? Schmood. We're going in with this on our lid. I know this isn't like new news, but y'all know like Kylie Cosmetics, she had basically shut down her whole site and like revamp. Something to do with like the formulas or something like that. The beauty industry is going through it, okay? A lot of the brands that were popping back in the day just aren't popping. Have y'all been hearing anything about Cover FX? I know I used to be obsessed with their highlighters, but I don't hear about them anymore. Becca as well used to be obsessed with their highlighters. Anyone wear Becca? Does anyone wear Cover FX? Was Cover FX highlighters, or were they more foundation and stuff? I don't know. See, I can't even remember. So I'm just going back with my brush that I used to put the color in my crease, and just going back and making sure that everything is nice and blended, not adding any additional product onto my eyes. But I really like this palette. It blends very well. Everything's very pigmented. You can see it on my face. I might have went a little bit ham with Lovesick, which is the darker color that I put in my crease. Might have gotten a little carried away, but it's okay. Now we're gonna go ahead and go in with foundation. So I purchased a lot of foundations within the past 5 or 6 months, especially NARS foundations. I used to own one NARS foundation, and now I own like 4. I have picked up the Tower 28. Well, it's not really a foundation, the Tower 28 tinted sunscreen. I've been killing that, and I've also been killing the Rare Beauty tinted moisturizer, but I don't think that I have showed y'all me using this light reflecting foundation. This is like their newest foundation that they came out with. I have been absolutely loving this foundation. I don't know what took me so long to try NARS foundations, but I love them, okay? I have this in the color New Caledonia, which I'm losing my tan. It's a little bit dark for me, but I'd rather be too dark than too light. So this is what my base is looking like. Love, love, love this foundation. It just looks so good. It gives you this natural glow without being super dewy, because you know us oily girls, we can't do no extra glow. We already got enough glow. Next, I'm going to go in with my concealers. I have used this on camera, but I used this with that tinted sunscreen that I talked about, Tower 28, and it didn't really mesh well with that sunscreen. But it works with like pretty much everything else that I use. All other foundations I use, it's just something in that sunscreen that just doesn't blend very well. So I have 2 colors. First, I have Suede W460. This is kind of just like a regular shade, kind of brightening, but not as bright if you want to go for a really like brightened under eye. So to brighten up my under eye a little bit, I'll go in with this lighter shade, Bisque W435, and it just brightens up my under eye just a tad bit more. But y'all, I have to apologize to you. I just feel like I have just been so behind as far as creating content, replying to comments, and just being more present on YouTube. It's just been very hard. Like, obviously my job has been very demanding and everything, and so that is part of it. I also feel like ever since I turned 30, I'm just more tired. I just don't have the energy to like stay up past midnight and like edit videos like I used to. I'm literally sitting here wondering how the heck, especially when I did work in public accounting and I used to work 12, 13, 14-hour days and come home and edit videos. I'm like, how did I do that? That's because I had that young energy, that early 20-something-year-old energy that I don't have anymore. But I've been really like trying to catch up. This week, y'all should have seen 3 videos. This should be the 3rd video, hopefully. If you don't see them, if something went wrong with me editing them. Usually it's editing. I'll have 3 or 4 videos in the queue, and then I just don't get around to editing them. Speaking of toothpaste, this is the Too Faced Born This Way setting powder. I don't think they sell it anymore, so fortunately this will not be linked down below. It's probably almost time for me to purchase a new setting powder, so if y'all have any in mind that y'all really like, let me know. I also feel like I've been totally absent on Instagram as well. Not in my stories. My stories be popping, but as far as like content on my Instagram, I did post a reel which is really cute on these mini braids. I posted that like a couple of days ago. But other than that, your girl really has not been posting on her feed. The last time I posted was March and it's almost June. I need to get better at that. I've just like lost time, energy, and also a little bit of my creative juices. Every time I think about doing something, someone else kind of beats me to the punch. And not that that should keep me from going ahead and filming my content and putting it out there, but it does. I'm not gonna lie. I gotta do better with that. I am setting my face with the Dior Backstage Face and Body Powder No Powder. This is in 6N, which is 6 Neutral. And this is one of those products that I hauled during, I think I got this for my birthday. So I didn't even get this on sale. I was just buying a bunch of stuff for my 30th birthday. Next, I'm going to be going in and bronzing and I guess contouring at the same time. This is the LYS No Limits Matte Bronzer, and I have it in the color Strength Dark. This one is, it's still warm tone, but it's not as red. So this also kind of acts as a contour at the same time. Next, we're going to get into a product that I have not tried at all. This will be my first time trying it. In fact, I almost forgot that I had it. But this is what I picked up recently from the most recent sale. This is the Patrick Ta Double Take Cream and Powder Blush Duo. So it has the cream right here and then the powder down here. And I got this in the shade She's Baked. Gonna take like a little e.l.f. Duo fiber brush and stick it in the cream blush. Oh, didn't he say you put the powder on first and then you put on the... I think that's what I was supposed to do. I think you put the powder on first, then you put the cream. I remember his was like backwards. Not backwards, there's really no rules with makeup, but his is different than what like everyone tells you to do. Okay, let's go back. Put blush. This is a really pretty color. Very pigmented as well. Put a little bit on the nose. I was in the car this morning and listening to the Frank Ski morning show on 104.1. I think that's like the new radio station that he's on now. So they were talking about, for women, how important friendships are, and it's not necessarily the quantity, but just having one or two really good friends that you can just really rely on. It just made me think more so like how thankful I am for my friends, y'all. I promise y'all, I got the best friends in the world. I really do. They're amazing, each and every single one of them. Every time that I've needed them, they've always been there for me. I sometimes sit and think like, dang, have I been as good of a friend for them as they've been for me? And sometimes you need to have that problem. Like, that's kind of a good problem to have. For you to have such good friends that you're like, they're constantly there for you and they constantly make you think like, dang, am I living up to the standard of what a true friend is for them that they're doing for me? That means you got some good friends. And so that's what I think about my friends. I love them so much. Me and one of my friends, it was just supposed to be us two. Let's just go get something to eat. You know, I got my promotion. Let's just go do that. And she ended up rounding up all the other girls, my two friends, Kelsey and Kiana, that live in Atlanta. I just didn't think, like, you know, because we're going during the week. I was like, they don't want to come all the way over here and all that traffic. It's okay. We'll like get together another time. And then my other friend, she's a pharmacist. She'd be busy. Her schedule is crazy. So I was just like, you know, I'm not even going to bother to ask her. I'll ask Maisha and we'll be good. They surprised me and they all showed up. And I was so surprised. I didn't expect it at all. They're just so sweet. And Maisha put it together. And y'all, my friends, they're the sweetest. I love them. But I'm talking about friends because not only do I think it's important to have your circle can be small. It can be small. Like I said, I have 4 really good friends. Not to say that other people aren't my friends, but these are like my sisters. These are like the people that know all my secrets, who tell me when I'm doing something stupid or when I'm overreacting or when I'm being like walked on, pushed over. Like they're the friends. So we tried a while back, and I'm gonna put on my highlighter now. This is the LYS highlighter. I have not used this on camera. I have used this once before and I liked it. I didn't think I was gonna like it, but I liked it. This is the Aim High Press Highlighter Powder in the color Brave. This is more of like a champagne-y color. This is kind of glittery. I like more of a shimmer or a sheen. This definitely have chunks of glitter, not a lot to where you look like a disco ball. Back in like 2019, before the world ended, or was it 2018? Basically pre-pandemic, we were like, you know, we have busy schedules, but let's just make the time once a month to get together and just have a girls' night. We did it for like 3 months, and then people's schedules got crazy and then kind of just forgot about it and stopped doing it. So we were actually at my friend Kiana's house because she threw one of our friends, Jamal, a 29th birthday party. And we were talking about like back in 2018, 2019 when we used to do this and how we should do it again. So we're going to do it again. But because now people are like engaged and married and really into their careers, we're going to do, instead of once every month, we're going to do once every other month. And some of the guys have been feeling left out. They're cool people. We'll hang out with them. So we'll do like every now and then it'll be like a co-ed. Like you can bring your man, or we have some guy friends that we want to include sometimes too. We'll do girls' nights some months, and then we'll do like a co-ed some other months. So we're thinking about, of course, like doing dinners, like dressing up, getting all cute, putting on makeup for no reason. We do have like a winery thing coming up this weekend, which I'm really excited about. I was thinking about a karaoke night because we love music and we love to sing. I'm not even telling y'all what I'm using on my brows. I'm using this NYX Stick It Thickening Brow Mascara. This is NYX, so I obviously did not get this at Sephora. I got this at Ulta back when I was buying a bunch of stuff for my birthday, but I actually like it. I'm thinking about other things that we can do. If y'all have any suggestions, let me know. Also, my battery light is blinking And I was almost done. Let me change that real quick and I'll be back. All right, battery is changed. We are back in action. I am going to go in and do just a little under eye action, not anything crazy. I'm just gonna use this brown liner from Stila, liquid liner, just to put a little bit at the base. We are not doing a wing, because if I did a wing, we would be here all day. One of my friends, they're currently looking for a house, which is also what is discouraging me a little bit as far as the housing market, because I've been hearing like all of their struggles about like they put in offers, then someone outbids them. It's just rough out here in these house streets. And a part of me just wants to give up, and me and Nickinson will just move into an apartment until the market gets better. Speaking of Nickinson, I saw him in March, and unfortunately I'm not gonna see him again until August. So this will be the longest that we've gone without seeing each other. It will be like 5 months. Of course, I don't want to rush time too much, but I'm like, is it August yet? I'm gonna go ahead and do my lips. I'm going in with the ColourPop Lippy Pencil in the color BFF4. The combination that I've been loving with this lip pencil, which is super creamy, is from Bite Beauty. I told y'all I had some Bite Beauty stuff. This is their, I don't know exactly what this is called, their Power Move Soft Matte Lipstick in Ginger Malt, and this soft matte lipstick is exactly what it's called. It is a soft matte lipstick. Love this combo. Since Bite Beauty is like going out of business, I've been so tempted to buy like 2 or 3 more of these. So I was about to spray it without telling y'all. This is the Charlotte Tilbury, the Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. Party all night, stay all day. I've used this a few times, not a lot, just a few times most recently. I haven't really like put it to the test or anything to see if I can really see a big difference as far as like the longevity in my makeup, because I haven't really been wearing makeup for long periods of time. But I do feel like it does kind of like make my makeup, I don't know, melt together in a sense. Alright y'all, so I am going to remove this headscarf, put on a cute top, get out of this t-shirt, especially so y'all can just like see the whole thing and not just see black on black. I feel like I'm very blacked out right now, so I'll be back. All right y'all, look, okay, I know I wasn't gonna put on black, but I felt like this black shirt just went with the aesthetic. Every other shirt that I was looking at clashed with the eye color, so we just went with black. But this is the final look, y'all, with my hair taken down. Y'all, these mini braids are getting old and fuzzy, and it's about time to take them out, but they're still cute, okay? And wearing a face full of makeup with these braids, it makes me not look like a little girl. But I pretty much loved everything that I tried that's new. This did not give me as much of a cast as I thought it was going to, especially with me using it one time before. Maybe I used too much, or maybe I didn't shake it up well enough. But this is actually really, really good. So worth the $50? That is yet to be determined, but I did like that. This Patrick Ta blush duo with the cream and the actual blush, love it. Super pigmented. A little bit goes a long way, and I just love this shade. I'm definitely going to have to purchase more. This LYS Aim High highlighter in Brave, I do like it. It's a little bit more glittery than I'm used to, but the color really works well on my skin. It doesn't look like too shiny or like a disco ball. gives you that nice like bam, in my opinion. Oh, Charlotte Tilbury, I like her. We're gonna keep using her. We're gonna put her to the test one of these days. Maybe when I go to the winery this weekend, we'll see. Oh yeah, and then the eye palette, almost forgot about this. Love, I might as well just keep this out. Love this, super pigmented, blends very well, a little bit goes a long way. Love the colors in this. Definitely highly recommend this. I think this is limited edition, so it may or may not still be available on Sephora, but I will definitely link it down below for you all. But everything else, the stuff that I've been using, that I've been loving, again, everything will be linked down for you in the description box. If you want to check those products out, definitely please use my links because they definitely help me and help my channel. If you have any questions or comments, definitely leave them down below in the comment section. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and as always, I'm so grateful and thankful for each and every one of y'all watching, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.